Salut tout le monde et bienvenue à l'après-match officiel des Alouettes de Montréal. Mon nom est Joey Alfieri. Et encore une fois, ça en fait 12 de suite ici à la place TV et 11 de suite contre le Rouge et Noir. Mais les Alouettes pas faciles ce soir, encore une fois. Mais les Alouettes ont remporté le match 39. Le score a changé souvent, 39-28 vers la fin. Mais grosse performance des Alouettes. Ça prenait absolument une victoire pour avoir des chances de terminer en première position. Et c'est exactement ça qu'on a fait. Donc, c'est un match quand même important pour les Alouettes. Et écoute, on a fait tout ce qu'on pouvait ce soir pour sortir avec une victoire. Et tu sais, je veux juste, c'est l'après-match des Alouettes, là, je veux pas trop parler du Rouge et Noir, mais je veux juste le mentionner que le Rouge et Noir, ça fait une couple de semaines qu'ils sont éliminés. Ils ont 4 victoires. Puis, tu sais, ça aurait pu être... Ils auraient pu abandonner, puis ils l'ont pas fait. Donc, on va leur donner un peu de crédit. Mais on va commencer avec José Maltos. Écoute, centaines de personnes sur le terrain qui crient le nom de José Maltos. Jose, okay, well, first of all, you waited, we talked about it a million times, how long you waited for your opportunity. But just, to be here now, there's a couple hundred people on the field chanting your name. They recognize you without a jersey, without a helmet on. I mean, what does that mean to you to get the support from these people here tonight? I just want to mention, we filled up 7 buses from Montreal to come to Ottawa to support today.
Our fans are the best. Joey. So we love them. We thank to them, and it's amazing how they are like connected and linked with us, and we appreciate that. We work our ass off for that, for them, for Montreal, for everybody in the organization. So we're proud of them as well, and we're trying to do our best to give them like a lot of joy, a lot of great cup soon. You know what I mean? So yeah,
it would be nice. 5 for 5 last week, 4 for 4 this week. That means you tied the Alouettes franchise record for most field goals in a season. You got a game to go, Jose. So hopefully you'll get it next week. But I'm just curious, again, we said 9 for 9. You tied the record. It feels like you personally are locked in at the right time here.
I don't think about that, to be honest with you. You already know that. I'm just going to one kick at a time, and the next one is the most important kick for me and for the team. I want to help the team, and everything comes down. I mean, the results will be there. You know what I mean? So I'm just focused on doing my job and trying to do my best every time.
Jose, congratulations on a big win and a big performance. We'll see you next week in Winnipeg.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Go sign some autographs, Jose. Everybody waited for you. All right, let's go. Budweiser player of the game. First one, if I'm not mistaken, for Najee Murray, who had 2 interceptions tonight and a couple of big ones to really take away points you just come up this way. If people want to see you, they don't want to see me. They see enough of me. But, you had a couple big picks, Najee. Obviously, on the goal line there to take away, could have been 7, minimum 3, and then to set the tone for the second half. In retrospect, how big were those plays?
I think they were actually pretty big at pretty big moments. The offense started to gain a little momentum. What's funny about it is on the first pick, they ran like an RPO, and I opened up and I seen like a corner ball, but I ended up running into the goalpost and took 2 steps. And then when I got off balance, I seen the dude crossing, end up making a play. But I think that was pretty big for us, give us a lot of momentum for the offense to be able to score points.
So you're saying a couple of years from now when the goalposts go to the back of the end zone, maybe the play's not made?
Oh, no, when the goalposts move, I ain't going to run into it.
Also a very fair point. Just for yourself, I know we talked about it last week, but it feels like you guys are really clicking at the right time. I know you probably want to put the game to bed a little bit earlier. I gave Ottawa a little bit of credit because this is a team that could have, folded up the tent and packed it in, and they didn't. They played hard for 2 games. But, just for you guys, I mean, how locked in does the defense feel right now?
I think we feel pretty locked in, but honestly, this wasn't our best effort. Last week we only gave up 10 points. Today, we gave up 28. That's too much for us. It's one of the ones we got to look in the mirror and we got to finish. We got to finish all 4 quarters. I mean, a win is a win. It's great for momentum, but you do give your hats off to Ottawa because they had nothing to play for. for those guys to come out here and put a hard up fight, you know, you always tip your hat. But this is football. It's always going to be competitive, you know, and they came to play, and so did we.
I'm curious about the preparation for this game because, you know, Tyree Adams played one game, not even a full game. It was 2023. So how does that, like, I know you guys are all about yourselves, but when you're watching opposition tape, like, are you literally just going off of preseason, whatever he has in preseason and whatever he had in 23?
Yeah, so Coach Thorpe and the guys, they did a great job of bringing cut up for us. I think when he started against Ottawa, one of his first games, then we watched the preseason. But, you know, coming in here with a new quarterback, you never know what to expect. We ain't got too much film on him, so we just treated him like a quarterback, you know, like he'd be any quarterback out here. So I think we did a pretty good job, you know, containing him, making plays on the ball when the ball was in the air. But I give my hats off to him. You know, first starter against a defense like us, you know, I always give credit where credit due.
Pretty sure you're the longest tenured Alouette left here. I don't mean to say that you're old, but I think you're not, but you're younger than me, so I'm not saying that. I think I'm a spring chicken. But I think you might be the only one who was here the last time you guys lost here with Johnny Manziel at quarterback in 2018. It was August the 11th, 2018. I think you might have been the only guy here. That's a long time to win. I mean, you guys, this is 12 straight games at TD Place. How do you explain that?
This is our new home. That's it. All due respect, this is our new home, you know. But it's just, you know, we just put the work in, you know. They got a good organization and everything. But right now, we got their number, and we come in here and we love it. This is like a home game for us. And then all the fans come out, you know, from Montreal, travel. It's always special to have them sitting right behind the bench and making that even more special for us.
Yeah, that's why I want to go there next. But, you know, I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but 7 buses filled with Montreal Alouettes fans. That's just the people that came with the organized bus trip. There's a lot of people that came and made the drive on their own. Just what does the support in Ottawa mean to you? Because behind here, I mean, it was they took a procedure penalty because I think it was too loud here down on the goal line.
No, the fans, they mean everything to us. Montreal Nation, they mean everything to us. For them to be able to come 7 buses, that just shows, you know, the love that they have for us, and we love the city too, you know. So with them, we're nothing, and they help us every bit of the way. But you know, we always help them, and they help us. So it goes on a 2-2 effort. But we love our fans. So keep going, Owls Nation.
When was the last time you had 2 picks in a game?
Man, I never had that ever in my life. Yeah, so first time. So we'll take it, you know. We'll take it. You just got to keep working, though. And I'm very blessed to be able to do that.
Congratulations, Budweiser Player of the Game, as voted by you, the fans, Mr. Najee Murray.
First time in 8 years.
Woo! We've only been giving it away for 3 or 4, I think, so don't worry about it. Congrats, Najee. Was really rooting for you to get the second pick. I said, all right, he's got a chance. All right, good stuff. Najee, very nice stop by. All right, let's keep it rolling with the star of the show. 20 of 30 for, no, you maybe got a bit more at the end. But the stats were very good. I'm going to ask you right off the hop, how are you feeling physically?
I feel fine. My arm's a little bruised, but it's all good.
So you were milking it on the field? Because my heart stopped. I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I was milking it.
Oh, good. Just obviously, I thought, you know, there was, you know, you had to obviously overcome the adversity early on, but you guys, you know, you went up 13-0 quick. After that, just how do you feel you guys did offensively?
We were okay. I mean, other than last week, but our defense put us in great situations. Our special teams put us in great situations. We got to find a way to score every time we cross the 50, and not just field goals. We left a lot of points out there. The game shouldn't have been close. We got to clean up the penalties.
I know you haven't started all of them, but I mean, this is 12 games, 12 wins in a row here at TD Place Davis. I mean, you guys haven't lost here since 2018. I think Najee Murray was the only one back then. Just how do you explain that? I mean, you've been around a long time. How do you explain that you guys dominate here so much?
I mean, we play good road ball too. You know, so we like coming into other teams' environments. I'm not even other team environments, and we like playing on the road. I don't know what it is about us. We like when everyone's against us. It's kind of mentality we have team, and all we want to do is come out every single week and go 1-0.
Mac has missed a lot of time. Obviously, missed a lot of time last year, but to come back. And it seems like he's hitting his stride here at the right time. Had a couple bigs in this game, had a couple in the last one as well. Just how locked in do you feel with that connection right now?
Yeah, I'm super for him. I mean, he's been working his tail off to get back on the field and get back to his brand of ball. And he just seems to find the right spot, be in the right zone all the time. And yeah, he's making plays, and I owe him one. I throw him a better corner ball, but
now he's playing super good ball.
How nice does it feel? I mean, guys overcame a lot. There was 5 losses in a row at one point, but to go into the final weekend of the season, I know it's out of our hands, but to the final weekend of the season with a shot at first place, how good does that feel?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, Ottawa's a good football team. They got their defense, I think. They were just on the field a little bit too long, it felt like. But they got a great front set. They gave us a little bit of trouble. We were able to adapt, but pressure's on Hamilton. I don't care. I'll say it. Pressure's on them, and we're going to go and take care of business at Winnipeg. Just do what we do.
Thank you, buddy. Congrats on this record might never be touched.
Let's go. Thank you.
Davis Alexander, nice enough to stop by. Terrific performance by number 10, who hung in there after getting hit early. All right. Ran like an absolute menace tonight. Very physical. Stevie, I mean, they got you the ball early, got you the ball often, and you ran. I mean, as you always do, you ran hard, but you ran some people over tonight. Just how good did that feel? I know you're a guy who thrives on the contact.
Yeah, and man, I just didn't really like the disrespect they was doing to our quarterback, especially with the hit Davis suffered this week. So I feel like it was up to me to come show my quarterback how much, I'm going all out for him. And I had to return that favor and that payback just because they was bragging on it, and I feel like that was wrong. So, at the end of the day, I'll come out here and make plays for the team and do whatever in our power to win. And that's what we did today.
Did you steamroll 33 on purpose? Lamont, would you put your head down, ran him right over? That's a legal way to do it.
Hey, that's got to hit 10 last week, right? All right, then. We're gonna handle business on the field and leave it on the field, baby. Yes, sir.
Stevie, look, I know you're super patient, and I know people don't get to see it, but I'll say it. No matter how much you did or didn't play last year, this year, you always had a smile on your face. You were always, performing your best in practice. Locker room, you were never down. To get this opportunity now to carry the mail and to deliver first CFL touchdown tonight, have a big performance. Just how good does it feel for you that the patience and the great attitude finally paid off?
Man, it's a blessing. Just about staying humble and waiting my turn and just staying positive. It's a mind thing at the end of the day. So if your mental is strong, you can get through anything in life. And I feel like that's all I kept throughout the season was a strong mental, cheering on my teams, and just coming to work every day, trying to work hard and improve myself and help my team be a better team at the end of the day. And I feel like my time is here, and I can't look back. I'm going to keep going forward, and that's all I know is go forward, baby.
The touchdown is beautiful. Handoff. Just take me through the play and what you saw there.
Oh, which one?
The touchdown.
Oh, baby, shoot. It was a little what was it?
Delayed
play. I just see my whole line pull through the hole, and I see they had a lead blocker. So I got to follow that lead blocker. And them guys pulled through, kicked out. It's open lane for me. I could have drove a car there. So, shout out to my O-line, man, always, man. Without those guys, none of this would be possible. And they helped me get my first rare CFL touchdown. And it's a blessing, man. I'm very happy and excited. And, man, again, shout out to my O-line.
I want to mention a part of your game that we don't necessarily get to talk about. I think it's the stereotype is the big backs have a hard time with their hands. Yeah. But at one point, you had 3 for 37. I'm not sure what you finished with more than that, but you caught the ball real well out of the back. Always do. But just walk me through the importance of you being able to make those plays with your hands too.
Hey, baby, I'm a kicker, baby. So whenever H gets on the field, man, he's liable to make anything happen. Mm-hmm. Especially for my quarterback, man, I'm going to always be that route for him to, to go to. If nothing's open down the field or on the side, you always got 8 open, baby, and he's going to make for you. And I feel like, I go through all the week working on my hands, especially shout out to Coach Jack and Coach AC. We do a lot of, just hands catches and just working on catching out the backfield. And I feel like they stress that a lot. It always comes to show on game day when it comes.
Congratulations, Stevie. Congrats on the first touchdown, the win, and everything was perfect, right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Stevie Scott with a massive performance for the Alouettes. Bon, on va passer à Austin Mack bientôt. Il parle avec les fans en ce moment. On va prendre l'opportunité de lire des commentaires. Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Let's go with Austin Mack before we get to
Joey
the comments.
Alfieri.
I think he was wanting to shake my hand, bud.
This is the guy.
You see what I mean? Okay, it's I know you haven't been here for all of them, but 12 in a row at TD Place, 11 in a row against Ottawa, and both games that you've played here this year, yourself personally over 100 yards. What is it about this place that kind of brings out the best in you guys?
Oh, man, I mean, regardless, it's a rivalry game. We see these guys a lot. I'd say it's a lot of film study of just going against these guys, and regardless, we have an attitude coming after the bye. It was 3 hard games of going to war. We're going to make sure we're playing Alouette football going into the playoffs, and that's exactly what we're doing. And you're starting to see it. Obviously, we need to do a little bit better scoring in the red zone, getting past the 50, finishing drives. Obviously, defense did the thing. Special teams almost had a kick return for a touchdown.
Dude, were you out of bounds?
Oh my gosh! I didn't think I was, man.
And it was fun. What my mind is that we just celebrated Jermaine Copeland getting into the Hall of Fame, and in 2002, Jermaine Copeland brought an onside kick in the Grey Cup game for a touchdown that put the game to bed. I was like, oh my goodness, he's going to do it. You just stepped out?
Yeah, I stepped out. But, man, it was regardless, you're just seeing the team starting to come together. We're competing, keeping each other accountable. We want to be great, and we want to make sure that we're in the big show this year.
Your routes, you're always smoothest, brother. You know that. But it feels like you've taken your game to another level as the season has gone on and as you've gotten healthy. Does it feel that way for you? Because it feels like you and 10 are clicking.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been a tough year. Obviously, it started getting going late, but with that interest, it wasn't an easy one. And regardless, with God's faith and His resilience, man, I'm in a good spot. So just going and being available for not only 10 but the team, making plays and helping this football team win games.
Like tonight, it was you, and I know I ask you this like at least once a season, but Philpott had nothing tonight. Davis just missed him in the end zone, but you guys have a different guy that can come and get you every single. How lethal does that make how much more difficult does it make your defense or opposing defenses stop guys? Because when it can just be anybody on any night.
No, absolutely. And I've been saying this, every single week, like 5 of us, I mean, we all could be 1,000-yard receivers. The versatility that we can do in 5 having an all receiver as co-speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, we're lethal. And with a guy 10, the ball can go anywhere on the field, and all of us know that. So we play for each other. We're not a set team, and it's great to be a part of it.
Did you at the end there? Did you tell them to go get Hamilton next? How good does it feel to Austin? You guys lost 5 in a row at one point. You know what I mean? Like, and now you're going to the weekend. I know it's out of our hands, but still have an opportunity to potentially play for first place next Saturday. How good does it feel with everything?
Don't think about it. I mean,
really,
it's out of our control. You got to control what you can control. What we can control is how we're playing, going to Winnipeg, winning, and then potentially seeing a week later. Regardless, in 2023, we did that same road. I don't want the bye, to be honest with you. So, man, I want us to be playing football because we're playing great football right now, and I don't want the bye. I'd rather, they're all on a bye right now, go play this team, go back on another bye, and then come see us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's going to, regardless of what happens, it might be a great treat, but I'm not hoping for it.
Thank you, buddy. Congrats on a big one. Mac again. Let's go. Austin Mac. OK, let's get to the comments. Prends ton temps. Salut, mon chum. Ça va bien? Ça va dangereusement bien, toi? Oui, OK. On va poser dans quelques minutes, ça va être la question croustillante au dot. J'ai pas de chip, je te dis tout de suite. J'ai pas de chip. Mais Alex, je veux te parler juste des unités spéciales des 2 dernières semaines. 2 bottés bloqués dans des matchs de suite. Les gros 9-9 pour Maltos. Vous jouez à vraiment un haut niveau sur les unités spéciales et on le sait. C'est vraiment clé, bien joué, oui, mais sur les unités spéciales en play-off, ça peut tout changer.
Vraiment. On joue sur le positionnement de pour l'attaque, pour donner des bons débuts de série offensive pour notre attaque. Honnêtement, c'est vraiment important. Mais on veut pas être on veut être une bonne étincelle, on veut pas être l'étincelle négative. C'est de nous aussi les retours plaqués, enlever l'air aux retourneurs. Je pense qu'on a réussi à bien faire ça, mais on a encore beaucoup de choses à travailler. Là. On n'est pas satisfait encore. Hein.
Comment est-ce qu'on explique 12 victoires de suite dans un stade en dehors d'une autre? Parce qu'honnêtement, c'est une statistique incroyable. Depuis le 11 août 2018 qu'on n'a pas perdu.
On a vu la quantité de partisans qu'on a eu aujourd'hui, ça l'aide à se sentir à la maison aussi. Là. Donc, c'est quelque chose qui est le fun. On apprécie énormément. C'est pour ça qu'on prend le temps aussi de sortir et de venir les voir parce qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de fans dans la ville qui font ce voyagement-là avec 7 autobus pour venir nous voir jouer ici. Là. Honnêtement, c'est vraiment bien. Et on sait qu'il y a une rivalité. Puis on assure de rester du bon côté de la rivalité.
Le fait qu'on a affronté de l'adversité cette année en masse, là, mais le fait qu'après toute cette adversité-là, je sais que c'est en dehors de mon rôle, mais qu'on peut aller jouer potentiellement pour la première place, ça représente quoi cette opportunité-là pour vous autres cette année?
En fait, c'est ça qui représente la saison au complet. On travaille fort pour se mettre en position comme ça. C'est sûr qu'idéalement, on aurait aimé ça, que ça déjà réglé. Honnêtement, c'est d'y aller, de jouer à toutes les parties comme c'était notre dernière partie. On est construit pour compétitionner, on est construit pour jouer à chacune des semaines. Puis si on a joué jusqu'à chacune des semaines, part de pour finir deuxième, bien, ça sera ça. Puis après ça, on va s'occuper de ce qu'on a à faire. Là.
Le match à Hamilton, Ottawa, c'est vendredi prochain. Nous autres, on va être à Winnipeg vendredi soir. Est-ce que tu écoutes la game? On va être tranquille, souper avec tes coéquipiers, puis on regarde le score de temps en temps.
Vraiment, souper avec mes coéquipiers. La game, c'est le côté, là, c'est l'air, c'est sûr qu'on va être curieux, c'est sûr qu'on va regarder.
Mais honnêtement, chaque fois qu'on met ce chandail-là des Alouettes de Montréal, il y a un aspect de fierté. Que même si c'est bien, honnêtement, on va pas slacker, là, comme on dit. Là.
Félicitations, Alex. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Alex Gagné des Alouettes. OK, on continue avec PO le stage. Salut PO. Ça doit être une grosse victoire parce que tu viens pas souvent me parler. D'habitude, tu coûtes trop cher.
C'est Francis qui m'a obligé.
OK, c'est bon. Pour toi, t'es sur le visuel game day, là, on t'a fait une grosse, pas une faveur, mais ça a été bon. Vous, sur la ligne d'attaque, vous avez affronté de l'adversité tôt dans le match. T'sais, Davis a été secoué un tout petit peu, puis Donnie a quitté lors de la première demi. Comment est-ce que vous avez vécu ça sur l'attaque?
C'est sûr qu'en début de match, ça a été un petit peu difficile, justement, quand tu vois que ton carré se frappe et qu'il reste à terre, c'est jamais un feeling. Écoute, fait qu'on était capable de bâtir là-dessus quand même par après. Puis là, un petit peu plus tard, il y a Donnie qui tombe. J'ai gros shout-out à Jesse Kibben, puis aussi à Cyril Hogan qui ont fait une grosse job de remplacer Donnie. Mais non, c'est sûr que Donnie, c'est une grosse perte. On espère que ça va être rapide et qu'il va être de retour avec nous très vite.
Et PO, écoute, je comprends pas comment ça peut se faire au football professionnel, mais 12 victoires de suite à la STD pour les Alouettes. Comment t'expliques ça?
Ben, premièrement, c'est pas trop loin de Montréal, fait que les fans sont en main. Fait que ça, c'est cool. Honnêtement, aujourd'hui, ça filait vraiment comme une game à la maison. Fait que je veux donner un gros shout-out aux fans. Mais je pense que ça, aujourd'hui, ça explique pourquoi on était capable d'aller chercher la victoire aujourd'hui.
Par-moi, TV Scott, c'est un gars qui a vraiment attendu longtemps pour son opportunité. Là, finalement, il peut jouer bien couru ce soir, il attrape bien le ballon. Mais juste par moi, un peu de Stevie et le genre de coéquipier qu'il est, puis la performance que je sais que c'est tough pour toi d'évaluer la performance ce soir. Là, il va falloir que tu écoutes la bande vidéo, mais juste par moi un peu de Stevie.
C'est un dog. C'est juste un dog. Il amène toujours énormément d'énergie. Peu importe qu'est-ce qui se passe, c'est un beau jeu, il va se relever et il va commencer à crier. Fait que non, c'est le fun d'avoir un gars comme ça. C'est le fun d'avoir un gars qui tombe par en avant, d'attraper des ballons. Fait que encore un gros shout-out à Stevie Scott, il a fait une grosse job aujourd'hui.
Hey, ton meilleur ami, 54, il a pogné une punition antisportive. Justin, Lawrence, grosse punition, JR.
Je pense pas.
Oui, offsetting penalties.
Ça se peut que ça soit là, honnêtement, il y avait un gros scrum. Mais d'habitude,
c'est la première fois que je le vois fâché de même.
D'habitude, il est soft, Jay, mais il y a dû y avoir quelque chose qui est arrivé. C'est pas là que je vais lui demander tantôt.
PO, c'est sûr que cette année, on a affronté beaucoup d'adversité. Mais le fait que, et c'est hot control, je comprends, mais le fait que la dernière saison de la semaine, excuse-moi, la dernière excuse-moi. Non, c'est correct. La dernière semaine de la saison, on a l'opportunité potentiellement de jouer pour la première place. Cette opportunité-là, elle représente quoi pour vous autres?
C'est gros, honnêtement. Si on recule 5-6 semaines, je pense pas qu'on aurait eu cette opportunité-là, honnêtement. Fait qu'on a montré beaucoup de caractère. Il y a des gars qui sont revenus au bon moment, évidemment, mais le fait qu'on peut aller pour une première place la semaine prochaine, ça veut tout dire. Dans le fond. On est vraiment content de ça et on espère que ça va se passer en notre faveur.
Félicitations, mon PO. On fera ça encore dans une année, quoi.
Ben oui, n'importe quand. Moi, c'est ton podcast.
OK, la semaine prochaine. On va le faire. Good. Bon, PO le stage. All right, let's go. Who's coming in next? Oh, all right. Go ahead. Jacob Mason, nice enough to stop by.
How you doing, Chuck?
Good, bud. How are you? Good. All right. I mean, this must be a big game if you stop by. We broke the budget. Le stage is in back-to-back. I have no money left. But just, look, I know you've been here for a couple of years, but 12 wins in a row at TD Place here. Like, just how do you explain that?
Just like it's, such a big game every time we come out and play Ottawa. It's like the closest pet to us, biggest rival. They always find a way to bring it though, like they're, especially with the quarterback in and everything. They always, especially on special teams as well, they find a way to bring it. It's always a good matchup. So credit to them for, trying to come back there and they ultimately came out with the win. So I'm happy with that.
I want to just going to focus on special teams in these back-to-back weeks. You guys came the hair of converting the fake punt early on in the game, but just I thought back-to-back weeks with a bunt, which is ridiculous. Maltos perfect on field goals. He must punt the ball well. Just I know the importance of playing in general down the stretch, and you guys are definitely doing that. But how about the importance of playing well and dominating on special teams down the stretch here and going into the playoffs?
Obviously, it's a three-phase game. They're always told every day. It feels like we're a three-phase football team, right? Offense, defense, and special teams coming in. Last year, first year playing, like that was praised to us right beginning. Well, B always says, we're the ones that are going to have to make plays. We're not going to be able to be that, give away the ball. So
Obviously, today there was one play probably partially on my head too on the fake punt, but coming back and staying hard as B and Jose love to say, like Jose going out being perfect for the last 2 games. Keep it rolling. Credit to B as well. Like he cooks up some new schemes, feels like every week, and then having Bubba come and block that kick first game playing for us was just awesome. The guy always brings it in practice as well. So this credit to the whole unit, right? Gagne leading the whole, and everyone responding well after maybe not the best play to start the game there with the fake, but that was on us, and we'll look at the film and we'll get better. Down the stretch, it's going to be huge for us.
Tell me the truth. Did you have over or under Malto 6.5 receiving yards for this game? Because he finished with 7.
No comment.
I just want to ask you, just playing well and after facing so much adversity down, in the middle of the season, the 5-game losing streak was tough, obviously, for all of us. But the fact that, and it's out of your control now, but the fact that you go into next week with potentially an opportunity to play for first place, like what does that mean to you after everything you've gone through this year?
I think it means the world to all of us that we came together as a team, right? Like this is a player-run team, and that's how Moss wants it. But Moss, being the leader of the team, he wouldn't even want to say that himself. Like he always talks about, he's never up and down. He's always in keel, even through those tough times earlier in the season. So it's important that we just work every day and just focus on next week. That's really it, because we can't. Honestly, our fate's out of it. So we're just going to take it one day at a time, like we always do.
All right, I want to ask you one more. The crunchy question of the game, just outside of Montreal, favorite stadium to play in the CFL is what? Could be for any reason, family, whatever, but beauty, whatever.
Anywhere close to home, Toronto or Hamilton, because my family is able to come out. Like I'd say that.
That's not how this game works. You got to pick one.
It's I'd say Hamilton because it's closest to home, and I grew up going to games there, so it's always very, very cool when I get to play there every single time. Just growing up one of those games, and the dream come true every time I see my whole crew out there. So,
right, so congratulations on a big win, and we'll see you in Winnipeg. Thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
All right, Jacob Mason, talented fullback. What a big catch tonight. Was nice enough to stop by. Bon, je sais pas si on va parler à Bubba Bolden. J'aimerais faire le jeu boost du match, si possible. Écoute, il y avait plusieurs gros jeux ce soir. 2 interceptions de Najee Murray, une interception de Tyrese Beverett. Mais je voulais donner un shout-out à Bubba Bolden. Premier match dans la Ligue canadienne de football et il botte un bloqué de dégagement et il a défoncé le botteur Richie Leone en plus. Tout un spectacle. C'est un gars qui est là depuis le mois d'août, septembre. Il a appris le carnet de jeu de coach Byron Archambault. On lui a donné une opportunité ce soir et ça a vraiment tout. Il a tout donné et il a réussi le gros botté de dégagement bloqué, comme on a mentionné. Donc, le jeu Boost présenté par Boostan, c'est le botté de dégagement bloqué de Bubba Bolden. Et je vous rappelle que je pense qu'il y a un restaurant Boostan ici à Ottawa, si je ne me trompe pas. Donc, n'importe quel hey boy. Longue journée. Mais jour de match, les Alouettes, si vous présentez chez Boostan avec votre chandail Alouette, vous allez avoir un escompte, un rabais de 15%. Donc, il est sur Rideau. Je savais qu'il y en avait un. Oui, il y a un Boostan ici à Ottawa. Donc, oui, parfait. Donc, on va parler à Beverett. Mais merci encore à Boostan pour être fier commanditaire. No, you're not last. Okay. Bev's here too. You just cut in front of Bev. He's been waiting. Is that okay? All right. D-Rich, what just if we can talk about teams globally, Maltos 9 for 9. Mm-hmm. I know tonight there's a couple plays that you guys came with air of converting there, but just overall, special teams feels like it's really playing well at the right time. Just feel about the way you guys have played here down the stretch and in these 2 games against Ottawa in particular.
I think we played pretty well down the stretch. Last week was definitely a little better showing of what our special teams is all about. Today they got them one. So, you got to let them have it, wipe it off, and go into next and fix it, But, no, it feels good. We got the two leaders in the CFL. Yeah. We got Jose.
He's one off the franchise record. And he's one goal to break the franchise record of 55 right now.
Okay, you got it.
Did you ever think this? Honest, did you ever think this season that Maltos would finish a game with 7 receiving yards? It's on the botched extra point. Zima flipped him the ball. It was 7. He got 7 yards.
Yeah. He looks really fast on that play. I can't lie. We might have to draw something up for him.
Okay, maybe you keep that for the Grey Cup. You don't want to put that on film just yet. There's a great photo we're going to post of Maltos this week. He looks like he's a quarterback with the ball in his right hand, taking off. Oh my gosh, it looks fascinating. I know you've been here since 2012, but and this goes back to 2018. But you guys have won 2 straight games at TD Place as an organization. Just how do you explain that? It's just pure domination here.
I think it comes down to the fans. The fact that when they were on offense, it sounds as loud as
they had a procedure at the end. Yeah.
That's really important. Like shout out to fans for always showing up in Ottawa. I mean, yeah. A shout out to them.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if you know, but the Alouettes filled 7 buses full of fans that came in. A bunch of people came with their own cars and drove on their own. So you can definitely feel the support out there.
Yeah. And it's only been growing since I got here, and it feels good. It feels good when they're out here.
You haven't led in special teams tackles wire to wire, but I mean it's been pretty darn close. I mean you have a pretty big lead there on Gagne, but I'm just curious for you what this year represents because you've shown it all you did on tape in years past, but to do it and to be I'm going to call it relatively healthy because I know that you play you're never healthy, but just the fact that you've been able to put this kind of season together and that to me you are a dominant player on special teams in the league. Like what does that mean to you the way 2025 is?
It means everything. Honestly, it was all about staying healthy this year. I knew I could do this. I knew what kind of player I was. Just all about staying healthy, and thanks to the staff and the off season I had, I've been able to be good all year. So, thank the staff, thank God, thank my genes. Shout out my mom and dad.
I'm not getting into that. Thanks to Rich. Congratulations next week in Winnipeg. All right. You got a pick 6 in Winnipeg a couple of years ago. You got to do it again. We'll go Tyrese Bev. On va aller à Tyrese Beverett dans une couple d'instants. All right. Let's go. Sorry to waiting, Bev. But, man, another game, another big play by 26. Just take me through the interception.
Man, first of all, we was facing the sun. So I wasn't sure if the ball should come to me, and actually, I looked up. The ball was just right in my face. So I just made a play. Just try to make my numbers called, put us in the best situation. Being on the road these last few games, man, it's a good feeling.
Personally, I mean, you've been good all year, but it just feels like you've taken like a few levels here. I know they posted a graphic. Your last 5 games have been absolute. The stats are ridiculous. Like some people don't even do that in a season. What you've 5 games. Do you feel like you personally, you're taking off right before playoff time here? That you found another level?
Sure, man. I'm a guy that's always trying to find ways to get better. I'm never too complacent when it comes to things like that. And as we come to this last stretch, this is the most important. So it doesn't really matter what you did in the beginning. It matters what you do at the end. And now we're coming up on crunch time. So just trying to polish things.
From a preparation standpoint, Bev, they threw a quarterback out there that had some reps in preseason, but hasn't played a game since 2023. I'm just curious, like how tough preparation given the lack of film this week with Tyree Adams?
We had some film on him, but as much as we going to have with other quarterbacks. But hats off to that guy. He actually did better than I thought he would do. He put some good drives together. He used his legs real well. So he came out and did what he was supposed to do.
You talk to Stanback and Gino and tell them to help out next week.
Yeah, man. We got Frilly coming out there. They're my guys. We all started over here. So hats off to them. Hats off to them guys too. They had decent games, but it's always good to get bragging rights.
But the adversity that we faced this year, you guys have faced on the field this year, to be playing potentially for first place next Saturday, if all can do us the favor on Friday night against Hamilton, just like what does that represent to you, given the adversity that we've crossed here over the few months?
It just shows you, man, just never give up. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, man. And as long as you put your head down and work, things come from that. And that's what we've been doing. It kind of reminds me of 2023, when everybody counted us out. We knew what we had on, we knew what we set forth for our goals in camp, and we just sticking to that.
Take me to Winnipeg, Bev. Take me to Winnipeg and North, please.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right. Last one before we let you go. My old Dunch Crutchy question of the night. Your favorite stadium in the CFL to play in outside of Montreal?
Man, I don't. I mean, honestly, Montreal is my.
You hate them all?
Yeah. You know, I mean, I guess Ottawa because I feel like this is our second home. So, you know, all the stadiums is good. It all got different atmospheres. It all gives different feel. Saskatchewan has a name, you know, kind of reminds me of back home. So I guess I would say Saskatchewan.
Good. Thanks for this, Bev. Congratulations on the performance. Thank you very much. Tyrese Bev Red. OK, on va juste, il faut qu'on s'en aille, mais on va lire les commentaires. On nous demande de quitter le terrain. J'ai pas lu de commentaires depuis le début. Je vais juste aller du début. All right. OK. Oh, Mr. Richardson, is that what you're saying? Okay. José, yes, José Matos. Il est à placement à battre le record de la concession. Quand même impressionnant. Way to go, guys. Un peu déçu de la match. Merci, Joey et Martin. Face purple open box. I don't know what that means. Way to un peu déçu de quatrième quart. Merci, Joey et Martin. Tu vois, Martin, on donne des shout-outs à cette heure. À 6h25. Sylvain, oui. Sneed get those first rounds and Jose kicks them in. The shout out to Alexander, Mac, Rambo, Murray, and Scott also. Hi, Joey from Nancy. Congrats to everyone. Great game for Najee. Fun to watch. Heal fast. Donnie, thank you, Nancy. And Nancy made her debut on the post-game show on Monday. Dave Brown, assistant O-line coach's mom. Very nice, Nancy, to stop by last week. Thank you, Nancy. Alexander, the golden arm. Good job, Najee Murray. Hashtag Maltos Rules. Bravo à nos Alouettes. Najee Murray, Davis Alexander, Tyler Snead, Darnell Saint, toujours excellent. Et bravo à Mustafa Johnson. Je veux juste le mentionner parce que Mustafa Johnson, il a manqué beaucoup de temps cette année avec une blessure au genou, mais wow, une bête. Pour vrai, là, Mustafa Johnson, absolument incroyable. Depuis qu'il est de retour, là, ça a tout changé sur la ligne défensive. Là. Ça a vraiment bien... sur la ligne défensive, les choses ont vraiment changé quand... c'est pas qu'on jouait mal avant, mais c'est juste qu'on t'ajoute probablement le meilleur plaqueur défensif de la Ligue. Et, tu sais, grosse blessure au genou quand même. Et de revenir en force comme ça et de connaître une aussi bonne saison à son retour, incroyable. Bon, bravo Austin Mack, le Big Mac Attack. Mac Attack. Pierre Vercheval called Mac, Phil Potenstein, le premier trio. I like that. I'm going to have to pull that. This team is looking real strong right now. Wow, Davis is a born baller. Please win the next three. Number 9, Grey Cup. Snead 85 is tough. W for the fans who made the trip out there. I'm going to say it. Like, the amount of Montreal fans that showed up. Like, on l'a mentionné pendant le live, mais les joueurs. Mais on a rempli 7 autobus ici avec des partisans des Alouettes. Et j'ai eu chance de parler avec... je dirais 100 partisans, mettons, avant le début de la rencontre. Et vous étiez tellement fiers d'être là et de remplir cet autobus. T'sais, honnêtement, ça me donnait comme des goosebumps, la chair parce que vous étiez tellement fiers. Et même ceux qui sont pas là, je sais que vous êtes fiers, mais ceux qui sont venus ce soir, là, je vais le mentionner, mais à la fin de la rencontre, c'est 3e essai et les buts de la ligne d'une verge pour Ottawa, puis ils ont un joueur de ligne à l'attaque qui saute trop, puis il y a une punition de 5 verges parce que la foule est tellement bruyante de ce côté du stade. C'est débat, ça n'a pas de sens. Le support que les Alouettes reçoivent ici à Ottawa à chaque année, incroyable, mais là, on a rempli 7 autobus de partisans, et ça compte même pas les partisans qui sont venus eux-mêmes, seuls, dans leur auto. C'est vraiment incroyable. Je vous suggère fortement l'enchaîn. Quand on vient à Ottawa, quand on fait l'autobus des parents, de venir et de vous joindre à nous parce que c'est vraiment une belle expérience, une ambiance incroyable. Sending love from the Murray family from Ohio. Najee Murray, number 12. Yes, Najee Murray, we'll say it again. Budweiser, player of the game with 2 big interceptions tonight. Coach Nick Richards, great job, Alouettes, all the way. Love it. Bravo à toute l'équipe. Fallait être là. Wow, Murray, player of the game. Belle victoire. Mais des qui m'ont laissé sur mon appétit. Ottawa pourrait surprendre Hamilton la semaine prochaine. Honnêtement, Robert, j'ai eu exactement le même sentiment. Je ne sais pas si Ottawa va être en mesure de gagner la semaine prochaine. Il faut faire une faveur. Il faut qu'on va à Winnipeg battre les Bombers. Mais ce que je vais vous dire, c'est que c'est pas facile pour Hamilton. Et c'est pour ça que je voulais le mentionner au tout début du live. C'est que, tu sais, les Noirs ont 4 victoires cette année. Ça fait une couple de semaines qu'ils sont éliminés. Ils auraient pu abandonner. Ils auraient pu ne pas se présenter la semaine passée. Et ce soir, ils l'ont fait. Et Tyree Adams a quand même, je sais qu'il lance 3 interceptions, mais il a quand même bien joué. Il a pris en confiance. C'est un jeune corps arrière qui n'a pas joué depuis la saison 2023 à cause d'une grosse au genou. Donc, tu sais, je sais pas. Moi, je suis pas prêt à dire que Hamilton va massacrer Ottawa la semaine prochaine. On a besoin d'aide. Malheureusement, c'est pas dans notre contrôle. Mais on va être à l'écoute du soir. Et encore une fois, je vous rappelle que si le Rouge et Noir est en mesure de battre les Tiger Cats la semaine prochaine à Hamilton et qu'on est en mesure de gagner à Winnipeg, on va terminer en première position. Donc, c'est ça que ça donne. En route vers la coupe. Keep going in on. Let's do it. Let's go. Right on. Ohio. OK. Ils commencent à faire lumière. Donc, nous autres, on va quitter. J'aimerais remercier tous mes collègues, incluant Martin, producteur du live, qui fait toute une job. Pas évident avec le monde autour de nous autres, mais Martin, de façon de bien gérer les choses à chaque fois. Il gère mieux que moi sur le live. Donc, merci Martin, merci John, merci Mélodie, merci mon Sam. Mes parents sont venus aussi, chers parents qui ont conduit tout le long ce matin et qui vont reconduire en revenant chez nous, que je puisse écrire mon article sur le résumé du match. Merci à Pépé, merci à Ben Bray. J'en ai-tu manqué? Billets en vente pour le match des playoffs. Merci, Man on the Ball, comme d'habitude. GoAsGo.com si vous n'avez pas vos billets. Encore une fois, on ne sait pas si ça va le 1er novembre ou le 8 novembre, mais achetez vos billets anyway. Les gars méritent tellement votre support. C'est une équipe qui aurait pu donner après 5 défaites de suite cette saison. T'sais, on est allé à Regina, 5 défaites de suite contre la meilleure équipe de la Ligue. Et on est allé gagner, puis ça a tout changé la look de la saison. C'est que Davis est revenu et que ça nous a donné une confiance. Mais tu sais, Davis n'a pas joué. Davis n'a pas joué à Toronto la semaine d'après. Donc, tu sais, c'est vraiment le collectif qui mérite votre support. Évidemment, Davis est spécial. Là. Pour moi, c'est le meilleur carrière de la Ligue. Je n'enlève rien à Nathan Rourke. Mais en ce moment, Davis Alexander, c'est tout un guerrier. Là. Tu sais, je veux souligner ce point-là. Tu sais, deuxième jeu du match, troisième jeu du match, tu fais ramasser sur le terrain. Tout le monde pense la même chose que son match est terminé, peut-être sa saison est terminée, il continue de jouer. Les Alouettes marquent 39 points. On aurait pu même marquer 50 ce soir, tu sais, avec les virements qui ont été provoqués par la défensive, mais tu sais, toute une performance d'un guerrier comme Alexander qui maintenant a une fiche de 11 victoires, aucune défaite. En tant que partant. Donc, incroyable. Donc, c'est tout pour ce soir. On va retourner à la maison avec la grosse victoire. Encore une fois, dernier match de la saison régulière. Samedi prochain à Winnipeg à 15h, heure de l'Est. Donc, on va voir. Peut-être que le match va rien dire. Tu sais, ça n'aura aucune importance dans le classement. Peut-être que le Rouge et Noir peuvent nous faire une grosse heure vendredi prochain à Hamilton. On va voir, mais on sait que no matter what, ça va être le fun. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Merci aux fans qui se sont présentés. Merci aux fans qui écoutent de la maison. Merci aux fans qui écoutent en direct, qui laissent des commentaires, qui écoutent la reprise. Écoute, on fait ça pour vous autres. Donc, on travaille fort pour vous. Bonne soirée, bonne fin de semaine et on se recroise la semaine prochaine à Winnipeg.